Hello everyone! Watch this video and find out how to get and fill out a migration card. Let's go! A migration card is issued to a foreigner by the border service when crossing the border at passport control. Also, the migration card can be issued in advance by the crew of a ship or aircraft, a train conductor or a bus driver. The migration card looks like a small questionnaire. It must be filled in and then handed over to the border guard at passport control. He or she will put a stamp on the migration card with the date of entry, also the name of the crossing border and the icon of the way of crossing the border. For example, with a typewriter if you cross the border by car. After that, the border guard will keep half of the document. No special documents are required. All you need is your passport and visa. Foreigners return their migration card when they leave Russia. The card must be handed over to the border guard. The migration card is issued free of charge. This document can be obtained only when crossing the border, so you cannot buy this card. If you're offered to buy a migration tool, this is a scam, so the purchased card cannot be checked in the database of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Russia. So your stay in the country will be illegal and the documents issued on this basis will be invalid. It's not difficult to fill out the migration card. Usually, there is a sample of filling out the document at the passport control desk. The migration questionnaire consists of two parts. Part A, information about entry. Part B, information about departure. They are the same, only Part A remains with the border guard and Part B with the foreigner. The migration card is filled out in Russian language. If a foreigner doesn't know the language, he or she can fill out the card in English. It's necessary to write in a clear, understandable handwriting without errors. The migration card is filled out for each person entering, including children. Well, let's analyze the points that most often cause difficulties. The purpose of the visit. Select the purpose of the visit and highlight it. Official for official delegations, as part of delegations or at the invitation of Russian government. Tourism, if you're just traveling around Russia. Business, for business negotiations and business meetings. Education, if you have come to study or entering on a student visa. Employment, if you come to work. Private, if you have to come to visit your friends and relatives or medical treatment. Transit, if you're traveling through Russia to another country. The purpose of arrival cannot be changed. In order to do this, you'll have to leave the country, re-enter and fill out a new migration card. If a foreigner comes to work, he or she must indicate the purpose of the visit to work. If tourism is indicated in the migration card, you'll not be able to issue a labor patent or work permit during your stay in Russia. If you filled out the wrong purpose, then you have to cross the border again and indicate the correct purpose of the visit to Russia. You can be fined up to 5,000 rubles and be deported. Well, okay, let's go further. Duration of stay is the planned period of stay in Russia starting from the date of crossing the border. If you're entering on a visa, you must indicate its duration. If there is a return ticket, departure date. If you have a temporary residence permit or permanent residence permit, indicate the approximate date of departure. But the temporary residence permit and residence permit can be extended while you're staying in Russia. Well, therefore, theoretically, you can stay in the Russian Federation as much as you like. Entry to the Russian Federation. Here, the border guard will put a stamp with the date of crossing the border. The most common mistakes when filling out a migration card are typos in the name, passport number or date of birth, falsely indicated purpose of arrival. If you make a mistake when filling out the migration card and immediately notice it, it's okay. Just ask for a new form. You don't have to pay for it. If the migration police find an error, they can impose a fine for up to 5,000 rubles. refuse to issue or cancel previously issued migration documents. Thank you for watching and stay tuned to Braiden Consulting YouTube channel.